So let's just imagine this was a saner period of time, you know, sometime maybe before Corona. Let's call it 2019. Let's say we're there, and you have a child and you're sending them to school, and they say, "Oh no, your child cannot come to school anymore because, you know, we're just a bit worried for like the other children." You're like, "What?" And maybe a couple of weeks passed, and then they say, "Oh, okay, yeah, she's allowed back in now. Your daughter, she can come back in now, but we're going to keep her away from all the other kids." Gonna do what? Yeah, you know, at lunchtime and stuff, she'll have to eat her lunch on her own, you know, and maybe face the wall, that sort of thing, you know. And you're gonna do what to her? Yeah, she just has to stay away from the other kids, you know, maybe 2 meters, maybe 1 meter. It sort of depends how we feel. What are you talking about? What are you doing this for? We're just a little bit concerned, you know, because she's one of the unclean ones. We're just a little bit concerned that she, like, you know, might breathe on people, and then, you know, and maybe, you know, somewhere down the line she'll kill a granny. And then you go to work and you find out that at work they tell you, "Oh yeah, you have got to follow these arrows around the building now, and we think it's a good idea if you just like interact with people from behind a, you know, perspex screen, and maybe always keep your distance from everybody. Just stay away from them." Like, what is going on? What's the matter? Just you and your family. We have to keep you and your family away from everyone because you're sort of these mouth breathers. You know, one of these mouth breathers who are gonna infect everybody. And we're just worried that down the line there's gonna be, you know, you like your granny killers. You're basically granny killers. So we've got to keep you away from everybody. You know, we're allowing you to interact with the world a little bit. When you go in the shop, though, you have to cover your face. I think that's good. And your daughter, maybe in school when she's a bit older, cover her face. Now, most people wouldn't really take too well to that kind of business. They'd think that was a bit insane. But because it's been done to everybody, they're perfectly alright with it. So if it was just them, they would be kicking up a stink, you know, they'd be kicking up all kinds of fuss. But because it's everybody, they're like, "Oh no, I'm totally down with that shit," and they'll get run down. They're totally down with it. But you spread it out across the board, and what that makes us, it makes you all monkeys. And I know you're not going to be upset with that because I'm calling all of you monkeys and not just one of you. But if you go on YouTube, and I might even put the link in the box or somewhere around this video, there's a video of 2 monkeys and in cages, separate cages, and they're doing an experiment with them. And they asked them, the monkey, to provide them with rocks, to provide the experimenter with a rock from within the cage. And so the monkey picks up a rock, hands it to the experimenter, and gets given as a reward a piece of cucumber, and they're quite happy with a piece of cucumber. So then they do it to the neighbouring monkey and they give them the rock, and the reward is a grape. So the first monkey sees that the second monkey got a grape for the same task, and eventually starts doing its nut because it's being treated differently. But all us monkeys, because everyone else is being treated the same, are somehow content with being treated like fools. Like, we are completely being played here. Like, if it was happening for just you and your family, you'd be outraged. And for some reason, you're happy to give away your rights and your freedoms and allow your children to be treated in a way that you know is disgusting and basically abuse. And you would know that if it happened to them as an individual, you're allowing it to happen because it's happening to everyone. And that makes you a fool.